Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, season number 2, episode number 11, saving Sampdoria. Oh yes. Today we're going to begin with a simmed game because it's in the J Paint Trophy. I'm not really bothered about the cup games until we reach the Super Premier Liga. Well, if we do reach it, hopefully we will. Fingers crossed, touch wood, we will reach that division. As you can see, we're at home. We've got a tough game because, they're not playing Ronaldinho. Oh, that's good, but they are playing Danilo, and he's decent. But look at that. Yes, you are witnessing it. Oh dear. Dil Silvestri went in goal from the 45th minute and we still managed to win the game 2-1. So not only is he a god at right back, not only is he a god at right midfield, he's a god in goal. He is the perfect player. When he does go back to Fiorentina, I'm going to be gutted. But not as gutted as I am when I read dislocated shoulder. And we'll be out for 8 weeks. Oh, bejesus. What have I done? What have I done? We now have our second goalkeeper in goal. To be quite frank, a chocolate fireguard is probably better. We live in hope that he can save a ball. We live in hope he can face the right way. We'll have to wait and see. Not the best choice I've made as a manager. I will hold my hands up and say, a fundamental schoolboy error. But hey ho, such is the brilliance of our team, and it is brilliant. We have a fantastic side. We have enough in our locker to accelerate away and give us the points we need to secure promotion. Be it automatic, fingers crossed, touch wood, I would love automatic. Playoffs could now be a possibility with this injury, but look at the way we're playing. Castanos into Pedro, and Pedro, after 5 minutes into the bottom corner, to give us a 5th minute lead, to give us a 1-0 lead, to give us some hope that we can, in fact, go and take the 3 points after that. Oh, I can't believe he was injured. But Dil Silvestri, what a goalkeeper he must be. What an absolute amazing player. He has literally, when they say players have the complete package, they're normally talking about, say, for example, we'll take Victor Wanyama. Victor Wanyama, he can play CDM, he can play centre-back, we can put him in at right-back. That's the complete package, as Aston Villa equalised. Why didn't our keeper come out and take that? Seriously, come on, dude. Give me a break. You should have come out and taken that. It's inside the 6-yard box, that cross. That's the goalkeeper's all day long. So we are going to be up against it with our goalkeeper. But with Dil Silvestri, look at Castanos. Luke Castanos is a boss. Unfortunately, he didn't finish that opportunity, but we'll just give him plus 10 for the Techers, because I am now Techer God. But yes, getting back to Dil Silvestri. When you look at Dil Silvestri, you see the fact he can play right midfield, you can play right back, and he can play a goal! Oh my god, so if we do need a second goalkeeper, Dil Silvestri is now our second goalkeeper, with Romario being out. Reyes gets a fantastic header onto the bar, it comes out to our boy Castanos, and he's been threatening that for weeks now. Ever since we signed him, he's been threatening to stick one in from about 20 yards into the top corner, and thankfully, against Villa in the 31st minute, he delivers a thunderbolt. Look at the way he takes the ball down. Great touch with his left foot, just turns and bang. Bang, 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 bang. That was a hell of a goal. And as I say, he has been threatening that. So we strolled in at half-time, watching the boys. Have a look at the boys. Who's got the swagger? Who's got the swagger? Who's got the swagger? Oh, there's the swagger. Oh, I love the swagger. The swagger is so cool. They've got to keep that animation in for FIFA 14, or make it a little bit more swaggerish, because I just love the way the players go in so confident, holding their heads up high and swaggering like bosses they really are as we concede. My problem with this goal, if you actually just rewind it, watch it again, I'm controlling the player that's closing down Ireland. As he then plays the ball in the air, I switch to the defender. The defender makes the same run as the player I was marking Ireland with. And that is so frustrating, which means it pulls him out of position. You can't do nothing about it. And it was a simple goal for Gabi Labongla pace whore, which is really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. But what can you do? As our boy Danny Taylor picks the ball up 25 yards out. Oh! Bends it just wide of that post. As a free agent, I've got to say, he's a fantastic player. I'm not sure about his growth or how good he will become, but I've got to say, as an actual general player, he's really composed and just a really nice player to play with. And he gives us a little bit of depth in the side, especially with the scenario we're going through at this moment in time with Pedro, which is a bit frustrating. I don't want to lose Pedro because Pedro is just a fantastic player. I mean, he's proved it again. You know, he's come back into his side. He's picked up the form he had prior. And he's starting to score regular goals. And that is hard to find in a player that we put in CDM or even in Cam. He's getting the regular goals, which is fantastic. As you can see, our talisman, Polly is going to be back after his 1-game suspension. So I'm happy to have him back because he is fantastic. And we're going to go and play at Fulham. Yes, Fulham. Look at the player they have on the bench. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's season number 2 and he's still playing. Damn you, Drogba. Damn you. He is such a beast. He is such a tank. I'm just so overjoyed that they have him on the bench. I don't want to see him on the pitch because that would be painful. But, at this moment in time, 44 points. We're sitting 4th. We really are keeping in touch with Galatasaray and Valencia, which I'm really happy with. I'm surprised Villa's dropped down the table because in Season 1, if you remember, Villa were really, really good. I mean, they missed out by a good number of points on Valencia and Galatasaray. I mean, Galatasaray just sailed away and Valencia just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic in that Season 1. But Villa really were at the races. I mean, this season, they don't seem to have made too many changes. Yes, we picked up Clarkey from them. But, they haven't made too many changes. And I'm surprised that they've dropped down the league so much. I mean, look at that from Son. Oh, I love him. I love him. His left foot is just audacious. So cultured. He's so silky. He is just freaking godly. And that was a biblical shot. Yeah, no, it wasn't. I mean, look at the deflection. It was fantastic. The way it strikes her. To be fair, it's handball. The referee should have awarded a penalty. I'm glad he didn't. And the goal stood. And it was a nice start to the game. And look at Castanos. Look at him. That goal's given him so much confidence. He wants to take the world on. He has a shot. Bit dodgy. Poor defensive clearance. Comes to Marcelo. He strikes it in. 41st minute. We're sailing 2-0. Our goalkeeper hasn't seen the ball yet, which is fantastic because, as we know, if the ball's crossed into the 6-yard box, he looks at it and thinks, "It's a ball! No, I don't want it!" And we can't afford that. But we do have Dil Silvestri. He could come to the rescue. He could be our absolute god. He could be our saviour. I hope it really doesn't come to having to put Dil Silvestri in goal because I think I would physically cry. I think I would absolutely cry. But only a few more weeks to go. We've got, 7 weeks plus 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks for fitness. So only another 9-10 weeks to go before Romero's back. Oh. Damn! Anyway, 90th minute, Backroff is put through, and Backroff is going to hammer the ball home. This guy is underrated. Full stop. End of story. Underrated. He is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He has the pace. He has the agility. He clearly has the finishing. I'm going to enjoy watching him grow because when he grows, he's just going to be fantastic. It's going to take a little bit of time with him, I feel, because he's not growing really quickly at this moment in time. But I feel once he gets a growth spurt as such in a career mode, you get players that have these sudden spurts. He's going to be absolutely fantastic. And you would have thought, once bitten, twice shy. I've had my fingers burnt once today in this episode. Will I get my fingers burnt twice in this episode? No, but we go behind after 8 minutes at home. I'm thinking to myself, this is a home game. We're far superior. This should be a doddle. We should batter them. We've got a decent side out. An absolutely fantastic side out. And then Dennis the Menace picks up an injury. And we're losing 2-0. And they've missed the penalty. Can life get any worse? Please. Oh, thank God it's only 7 days.